Hi everyone, I'm back. Sorry for the extended vacation I took from YouTube, but I'm back and ready to get to it. Today we are going to do our March budget for paycheck number 1, and I have played around with my silhouette and have gotten some stickers made so I don't have to buy any anymore, since I already have the supplies. So we'll just set this down. Ah, no. Why did it do that? Oh well. I guess I don't know what I did, but it's still fine. Okay, so here we have our income. And we are going to go we're going to leave 6 lines, so I'm going to get the other sticker. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how has everybody been doing the last however many months I've been off? I think since October is when I last uploaded a video. September, October. Things have been beyond stressful financially, and you'll see when I do my February debt closeout, you'll see where we stand. Yeah, so it's been a challenge, and it's unfortunately not getting much better, but we'll get into that at a later time. So let's do our bills, and then we will put our cash envelopes over on this side. And then I'm going to get my, because it's not easy to write on this mouse pad, desk pad thing. Okay, so for my bills and expenses, I have the first thing is our phone bill, and that should be $308.51. And then we're going to pay our Chase card, $56.15, and that will be paid off. Next is the Firestone card, and that's $50 we're going to pay. And then we have our mortgage, and that's $17.25. It's really like $17.22 and some change, but I just rounded up. Then we have the Discover card, is at $5.18. Netflix. Oh wait, no. I'm gonna have to erase this. I'm still getting used to it. I set it up to where bills and expenses would be separate from debt. So, thank goodness for friction pins. So, I am going to keep mortgage up here though, because I feel like that's a bill, not necessarily just a debt. So that's $17.25. And then we go to Netflix, and that's $19.99. Paramount, which I believe my husband is shutting off, but I don't know if it was too late or not. So we're just going to budget for it, and if we don't spend it, then great. And then we have Hulu, and that's $90.97. And then we have our life insurance. That's $80.53. And then we have our water. It's not due until the second pay period, but I'm just going to go ahead and pay it because I find that if I have money sitting in my account, it gets spent. So I just pay as much as I can, even if I pay a little bit from the next bill or the next pay period. That way I don't risk running out of money at the end of the month. Okay, so then we will put our expenses, and I'm going to leave a line for just in case something pops up that I forgot about. I don't think I have, but who knows. And then we will do our debts right here. Okay, so those, that is Chase, which was the $56.15, and the Firestone at $50, and then the Discover at $5.18. And that's all for debt that we're paying this pay period. But I am going to leave another line just in case, because last month I still budgeted while I was gone. I just didn't film it. But last month I don't know, last month was a bad month. So I didn't get the I didn't get everything on the calendar for some reason, so I just want to make sure that doesn't happen again. Okay, so for cash envelopes, we have our breakfast. And for those of you that don't know, me and my husband go on a breakfast date every Saturday morning. Sometimes we take one of our children with us, and just to spend some one-on-one time with them. But we budget $100 for the pay period, so that's 2 Saturdays. And then we have groceries, and we budget $400 a pay period, so that's $200 a week. Family of 5, what do y'all budget? because I feel like, I don't know if it's because inflation and everything, but I already upped my budget a little bit because it was 180, I think, but it just doesn't seem to be enough still. So, am I being crazy for $800 a month? Should I up it even more? Let me know. Okay, so then we have doctor's appointments and visits, and I'm going to get my calculator. So my daughter has to have surgery next week. So there's the surgeon fee, the facility fee, and then my son has to get some dental work, so that's $80 that's we're budgeting. And then there's a couple doctor's appointments in there. Oh, and one more. Okay, I think that's it. So we're gonna say medical is $470. And then we've got what's next? What am I missing? Oh, gas. And we budget $160 for that. And then medicine. I do medicine and medical separate because I don't know. I guess because I always budgeted for medicine, but I only budgeted for medical if I knew of an appointment, and I just kept them separate because, yeah. Anyway, so for medicine, I budget $140 a pay period. We generally don't use all of that. I mean, we generally don't even use but maybe half of it at the most. But I get 3 months supplies, so some months I do pay a larger amount because my copay for a prescription is $15, and unless it happens to be cheaper or generic type thing, and so a 3 month supply would be $45, and so yeah, it can be expensive sometimes. Then we have pets, and we're gonna do $50 this pay period. They shouldn't need dog food until next pay period, but I'm just going to go ahead and take it out and put it aside for next pay period as well, so that I have enough. And then we have unbudgeted. Oh wait, no. Then we have eating out. And I don't budget anything for this. Actually, I'm just going to do a line. I don't budget anything for this because we try not to eat out. But, and I really don't have the extra money to budget for it. But sometimes we do finagle things and manage to eat out. So I just have a line for it. And then we have gifts. And then we have other. or unbudgeted really is what it is. So gifts, we do have one birthday for my niece, and nieces and nephews get 15 budgeted for them. And if I had less of them, then maybe I'd give a little more. I don't know if that's fair to y'all, but I have 16 nieces and nephews. So, yeah, let's see. 15 times 16, that's, oh, that did not work. No, times 16. That's $240 a year if I budget just $15. And then I have Christmas too for that. Okay, so unbudgeted, I'm gonna put $100 aside for anything that surprises us. Okay, so and then you know what? I'm going to put this over here rather than in cash envelopes. My daughter needed some lunch money. So I put $50 in, and there was a $2.75 transaction fee, I guess, for doing it online. And then that should be it. I don't have anything else there. Okay. So, total envelopes, of course, will get a line as well. I shouldn't need it, but I don't care. I'm going to put it there anyway. And then we've got our sinking funds. Okay, so I'm going to put down emergency fund, just in case we do get the ability to put some money in it. And then I will put a line for sinking funds if we get a chance to. But we won't budget for any of that because the likelihood, with my luck, is slim to none to get any extra money. Okay, so then we will put, actually, I'm going to put it right here rather than down at the very bottom. And then we're going to put budgeted buffer and actual buffer. Okay, so let's go back up to our let's go back up to our income, and let's see, we have our rollover. Well, I don't know why I call it rollover. I'm going to call it the buffer that is really what it's supposed to be. And then we have my income, my husband's income, our flexible spending account reimbursements, or any money from savings or sinking funds, and then any other type of income that we get. Okay, so our buffer is budgeted at $312.48. My paycheck is $23.51.37. My husband's is $14.16.39. Flexible spending account, I do not account for. I am going to be pulling $300 from savings to cover the part of the medical fees for my daughter's surgery. And then other, we are planning, or I pulled out some cash back from our Discover card, so that will be deposited. And then let's do some adding and subtracting. Okay, so $312.48 plus $23.51.37 plus $14.16.39, $320. So that's a total of $4,424. Okay, so expenses $52.75, $308.51, $17.25, $19.99, $5.99, $90.97, $80.53, and $50. So that is $2,333.74. And then debt, we have $56.15, $50, and $5.18. And that's $624.15. Then over here at cash envelopes, we have 100, 400, 470, 160, 140, 50, 15, and 100. So that is $14.35. And then we have 0 for sinking funds. So if we take the $4,424 minus the $23.33.74 minus $624.15 minus $14.35 minus nothing. So we have a planned buffer What am I doing wrong? Oh, nothing. I don't know. So we have $7.35 left. So at the end of the pay period, I'll come back and we'll fill in all of this to determine how we did. And yeah. So if you tune in tomorrow, I will be posting, let me see, what am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow is supposed to be a cash stuffing is what I had planned, but earlier this week, me and my husband decided to go cashless because it was difficult, to coordinate the cash between the two of us in case he had to stop at the store on the way home from work for me, or go get dog food on the way home, or something like that. And it was just too much of a hassle. So we are switching our cash envelopes to Ally checking account. And now they have buckets, I guess. I don't remember, spending account or something, where kind of like they have the buckets in the savings account, and you can put your money in specific buckets within the one account. They now have where they can have kind of like an envelope within one checking account. You can have up to like 30 different envelopes, I think, or buckets, whatever they call them. So we're going to move to that and see how it works. It might be a little bit more work on my end to keep up with it online, but we'll see how it works. Yeah. So my next video will actually be on the 4th for my weekly check-in, and we'll see how we did this week. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit the subscribe button, and thank you for watching. Bye.